Hi everybody, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts. Sorry I'm actually going to get this video out late, but this is an answering questions episode, so let's actually get right to it. Alright, Patrick from Thompson, Ohio, who got two questions from me. First one is via Twitter, but actually, Patrick, if you actually go on my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dino Chris, you can actually go on the Facebook page, like the page. You can actually submit post your questions in in the comment section on any Facebook post, or otherwise you can email me at dinocris71@gmail.com. All right. First question: what is the tallest dinosaur? Well, the tallest dinosaur, I would actually say it's gonna be either a Brachiosaurid, but even though it's still debatable whether or not which one would actually be the tallest dinosaur. It's going to be a sauropod. A sauropod would actually be the longest and the biggest dinosaurs to ever have lived. But from my understanding, it's probably Allosaurus or something like that. I can't remember its name. Or otherwise it could be Argentinosaurus or Jornatus. So it would probably be one of those guys. It could be a Titanosaur. Titanosaurs pretty much were the largest sauropods to ever have lived. So that would actually be one of the first answers, basically. And your second question is, what is the fastest dinosaur in the world? Well, let's actually get to this one. Is basically this. Speed is basically very we don't really know what we don't really know what speed is for a dinosaur. I mean, we could actually look at the fossilized tracks of certain dinosaurs, fossilized footprints, to determine the speed. It's because basically determining the length of gait, determining the height of the animal, and they'll actually in pretty much its leg length, and they'll actually kind of give us its approximate or estimated approximate top speed. It's estimated though, so it's probably going to be not really totally accurate. But even though, but from my understanding, it's going to be an ornithomimid, probably Gallimimus. Gallimimus would actually probably be one of the fastest dinosaurs to ever have lived, and that would actually probably be like, say, maybe pretty close to 50 miles per hour. So that's pretty fast. So that is pretty much ostrich type of speed, and that is just really, really fast, and can pretty much outrun any kind of predatory dinosaur out there. And so that would actually be the fastest dinosaur in the world. Alright, Brendan from Morris, New York. I got next versus question for you. Who will win in a fight, Albertosaurus or Allosaurus? Well, let's actually get right to this part here. Is that these two animals never actually lived in the same time, and also but even though they lived on the same continent, but basically they lived in different time periods. Allosaurus in the Jurassic, Albertosaurus in the late Cretaceous. Now let's actually compare these two animals basically by their size, their weaponry. Let's see, Allosaurus. First of all, it could actually be 30 to 35 feet long. Probably would have weighed around 4 tons, and would have actually. It has very long arms with huge claws, and with huge three-fingered claws, and also it's got razor-sharp teeth, and it's got speed as well. And pretty much this dinosaur is actually very used to actually catching really big animals. It could actually catch Camptosaurus, could actually catch Stegosaurus, could actually basically take down Stegosaurus, and also could possibly take down some sauropods, probably Camarasaurus, Apatosaurus, Diplodocus, those types of dinosaurs if it actually had to. And also it had a very good sense of smell, decent sense of sight, and pretty good hearing. For this dinosaur, it could have probably reached speeds between 20 to 25 miles per hour. And with Albertosaurus, Albertosaurus in the late Cretaceous would have actually been 30 feet long and would have actually weighed around 2 tons. And it would actually have been one of the fastest large tyrannosaurs to ever have lived. And it's got a very robust head. It's got small arms with 2-finger claws. It's got long legs and pretty much has very good speed. And this dinosaur could probably reach speeds between 25 and 30 miles per hour, so a little bit faster than Allosaurus, and actually has good sense of sight, good sense of smell, good sense of hearing, and so pretty much it's actually a very well-adjusted dinosaur. Now, if these two actually came into a fight, Allosaurus and Albertosaurus would actually be the more agile one, considering that it's got very long legs, and also it's faster than Allosaurus, so it would actually have the speed and the agility to actually maneuver away from any attack from Allosaurus. But also Allosaurus would actually have a little bit of power, but basically it would actually have the leg, basically the upper body type of power, where basically it's got the arm strength, could grab Albertosaurus if it had to. But I would actually say that Albertosaurus would actually win this battle due to the fact that it's got a bigger brain than Allosaurus, and also it could actually, because basically if you got a bigger brain, that means you can actually adjust to any part of your opponent's movements. So pretty much you could actually adjust really quick from Allosaurus's attacks. But also Allosaurus would actually have a big disadvantage, is that it has no depth perception. And that's the reason why Albertosaurus could actually win this battle. It's because of eyesight. Eyesight would actually be the main winner in this battle. It's because Albertosaurus has got the binocular vision like most large tyrannosaurs do, and pretty much actually has the better senses, better capabilities to adjust and actually kind of gather the information around its environment, and pretty much actually kind of adjust to what its opponent would actually be doing. And so it would actually be learning pretty quick from Allosaurus anyway. And Allosaurus is kind of more of a primitive type of dinosaur compared to Albertosaurus, is because Albertosaurus is a little bit more advanced. Tyrannosaurs were getting really advanced during the late Cretaceous, whereas Allosaurus kind of stayed the same throughout their time. Basically from the Jurassic to the early Cretaceous, they pretty much actually kind of stayed the same. It's pretty much same body build, same weaponry. It's just basically once they actually kind of actually went extinct, then pretty much it's like the reasons why is because it couldn't adjust to the changes in the environment and also new predators. It couldn't actually adjust to the new predators that were coming in, like the Dromaeosaurs and the Tyrannosaurs. So pretty much, and also the Carcharodontosaurus would have actually come into play too. But basically they're kind of like distant cousins. So that would actually be kind of that way. But Albertosaurus, in my opinion, would actually be the victor. Basically it's because a little more advanced body type, and also it actually also has the bigger brain. Alright, that's it for now. Now, this Saturday would actually be a special episode, so feel free to tell me which kind of dinosaur or any other prehistoric life or prehistoric animal that you want me to talk about. It's basically vertebrates, like mammals, dinosaurs, marine animals, like ancient whales, ancient sharks, some fishes, marine reptiles of the Mesozoic. I can do animals from the Permian, those kinds of animals. But basically choose one that I haven't done yet, so that way I can actually get the information out for you. And you can still send me questions about dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life feel free to email me at dinocris71@gmail.com, or otherwise go on my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dino Chris. Like the page, you can actually post your questions in the comment section on any Facebook post. But remember, keep your questions short and to the point. And also, you can follow me on Twitter at CSGRALL. That's my Twitter page. I post pretty cool stuff on there. And also, to take care of people around you. And also, for your younger people out there, make sure to listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. This is the best motivation you can have for a good education. It's very important to have a good education. With a good education, get a good job in the future. And keep in mind that with you can still, by choosing a dinosaur or any other prehistoric animal for the special episode, you can email it to me at dinocris71@gmail.com, or other ways you can actually go on the Facebook page. I have links to dinosaur lists of dinosaur names, and also prehistoric mammal names, and all that sorts of stuff. And also you can look at other websites to actually find out what kind of dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life form prehistoric animal that you want me to talk about. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys this Saturday.